Nigerian soldiers flee as unknown gunmen enforce sit-at-home in Enugu State. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. A tricycle was on Monday morning burned by unknown gunmen who were allegedly enforcing the sit-at-home order of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB) in Enugu State. The gunmen were said to have intercepted this tricycle at Amici Road beside Romchi filling station in Enugu. It was gathered that soldiers who were called to calm the situation fled after a gun battle with the gunmen. The gunmen asked the rider why he refused to remain indoors. The owner and his passengers were on halt. The Keke commercial tricycle was carrying passengers. They forced the occupants out, collected their phones, and set the Keke ablaze. When Nigerian soldiers came for the distress call, the gunmen engaged them and they fled. The army zoomed off from the unknown gunmen around St. Paul Primary School, Achara Layout, Enugu, a source told Sahara reporters. Also, gunmen suspected to be members of IPOB have stormed the streets and markets of Owerri, the Imo State capital, to ensure residents stay indoor, even though the pro-Biafra group has kicked against such enforcement. There was pandemonium in the town as government forced traders to close shops. In a report by Daily Trust, motorists quickly made U-turns while many passengers disembarked from their vehicles. The confusion, which started at Wedra Road, spread to neighboring Imbise Road, Douglas Road, and Nazi along Aba Owerri Road. Some traders at the multi-million Alaba International Market and Nazi Cluster Market were said to have closed their shops and locked the gates leading to the markets. Hoodlums took advantage of the situation to scatter some words already displayed by shop owners who had fled. Schools were closed while parents rushed to pick up their children. It was not immediately known what actually happened, but it was gathered that the gunmen had arrived Owerri from Aba, ostensibly to enforce the sit-at-home order in Imo. On August 9th, the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB) started the enforcement of a lockdown. The sit-at-home order is to protest against the arrest and detention of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. My fear is about the innocent people in their homes, which may be by the roadside over issues of mistaken identity or stray bullet stories. Only God knows when all this unrest will end. Exactly. People might be just stepping out, going about their daily activities, or people might just step out to get something, and the unfortunate happens. This is exactly getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. It is no longer funny. It is no longer funny. Why can't the same soldiers know that Nigeria is no longer sellable in Biafra land and save lives instead of waste their fellow human beings because of one Nigeria, which everybody know that it can never work? A question that they can only understand. But since IPOB has so much power that even the soldiers ran away during confrontation with them, why can't they go to Abuja to release the terrorist leader Kanu? IPOB will come for you. IPOB will come for you. Educated illiterate, look at you suffering and smiling. We do not do that in our place. You're running your mouth. If you come to the east and we see anything green, white, green for your body, you will go back to the north naked. We are now fanatical about Biafra. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. Tell your president to publish the names of those claimed the Northerners. He should leave the Igbos alone. He will not publish the name because he knows them. That is, if he is not one of them. Anything concerning Igbo, Northerners will jump out to comment. I am saying this. This is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. Exactly. This is so wrong. A lot of innocent citizens now might just be unfortunate with all these incidents happen. The insecurity keeps skyrocketing, and I keep asking myself, when will it end? It is very disappointing to hear that soldiers flee to fight. Unfortunately, this is happening during the tenure where a retired general, I wonder what kind of general he was when he was in the army, Be mindful that if the soldiers had engaged them in open street firefight, innocent bystanders and residents could be killed, and they're all Biafrans and not Fulani, so it is good they ran away. The thing is, this is not in any way right. This is not in any way right. We should have a roundtable discussion. It is not really too late. People don't have to die to the extent of when we are going to have piles of body on the street before this roundtable is agreed to. It is not late now. We can still do this roundtable discussion and reach and disagree to agree at the end of it. Sincerely, the innocent people keep dying every day due to this particular unrest now in the southeast. Innocent people keep dying on a daily basis. Sincerely. It is so wrong. It is so wrong. Why putting the lives of the innocent in danger? Exactly. Why are you putting the lives of innocents in danger? People that are not even have nothing to do. They might just say, okay, let me step out and get this thing just here. And it happens. A lot of people has lost their life due to things like this. Some of them, the thing is, some of them do not even step out of their houses. And this unfortunately happens. Stray bullets. Just like that, and the person just slumps and dies. It is not. We shouldn't get to the point. I've said it before, where there are piles of corpses on the streets before the federal government now or the sitting government now say, oh, okay, fine, let us call for it. That time nobody will listen to you. Now that you can still have a grip of the situation, it is better that you listen. You listen and at least calm the agitations down first. That should be the primary thing. You calm the unrest that is going on, and not just the agitation. Everything that is wrong, you make it right. You try and make them right. This is not fair. Marginalization, we talk and the government do not listen. There is ethnicism, there is nepotism, there is tribalism. And on top of that, people are protesting peacefully. They are being attacked. Now these people now said, okay, instead of we to protest and they're attacking us, what do? Let's protect ourselves. This is what caused this thing. It's not that they had the mind of this from the very beginning. Sincerely, you do not flog somebody and you expect the person not to cry. You do not anger somebody and expect the person not to get angry. And you keep doing it over and over again, daring the person to do what he or she would want to do. At this point, this is not the Nigeria we want. Exactly. The Southeast was formerly known as somewhere there was peace and serenity. We do not want the chaos in the North at this point. We do not want the chaos. I am sure even other regions in Nigeria, we are even scared for those in the North.